Beth Brown at Gryphon Art, coming to you from deep in the heart of West Texas. It has been a very, very long time, almost 3 months, since I have filmed a video. Most of that was due to summertime and activities with my children and things being very not scheduled. When the little ones are home in the summer, that took priority for me. So there was lots of traveling, lots of sports, lots of fun stuff, and by the end of the day, when you get all that stuff done, you're pretty pooped out and you don't feel like filming a video. So anyway, I'm here today. This is Friday, September the 16th, 2016, and I'm going to hope to record on Fridays this year. At least this portion. I have set some goals to record other things. We'll see how that turns out. I shouldn't make promises that I can't keep. So I will say I hope to record more and to be more of a presence on this channel. I have coffee in my music cup this morning. That's another thing I started doing. I play the piano, and I've started playing regularly with the worship team at my church, and so there are only 2 of us who play the keyboard, so I'm every other week, and that's another thing in the evening that takes up time, but I really, really enjoy it and have enjoyed the chance to play more lately. So that's it. There's no big, huge explanation. I have something, I can see it hanging. I think I got it. Anyway, and I am wearing a Texas Rangers hat today. I didn't grow up with American League Baseball, and it's weird to me to watch American League, but that's what we get down here. So, cheer for the home team. Otherwise, that's it. There's no, like I said, no, I can still see it. No big explanation. Just, I was busy, and things were going on, and it was a good summer. We had a lot of fun. I think we single-handedly kept our public library in business this summer. Maybe it's on the hat. Maybe it's not on me. I don't know. Anyway, so that's how that's going. I wanted to review a couple of things and talk to you all about what I have been doing. I have had a chance to come down here and just work to clear my head, and I had 2 different projects that I worked on. You might notice behind me my standing work table. This was built for me by some friends in Houston in exchange for a piece of art for their dining room. And I did a canvas that was 30 inches by 30 inches, which is 2.5 feet by 2.5 feet. It was square. And I sent them some pictures and said, can you build me a table? And it's beautiful. I wish you could see it in person. I have a couple of projects up there right now, and one project that's ready to go in the mail. And because I think that friend watches this, I'm not going to show it to you, but I do have a little project to go in the mail. That's a thank you gift. I'll just show you projects first, because, and if I come across some products I want to show, I'll show them to you. I don't have a ton because I haven't been buying products. I haven't really been running out of things as much as I normally did because I'm making it a priority to use up the stuff that I've got. I have been keeping up with Inspiration Wednesdays, the Donna Downey series. The most recent one we did was the one where you just put a bunch of random stuff on the page and covered it with super heavy gesso and then glazed over it. It turned out okay. You can actually see the number 5 on there. I was worried. And these were all just leftover stuff from card making days that I don't really use anymore. I stuck a Scrabble tile on there randomly, but it looks kind of neat. The one before that was the washi tape. Using up washi tape to draw a picture. And I just used what I had. It turned out okay. It was fun. I'm not going to buy washi tape anymore, I have to say. I have probably 15 rolls, maybe 20. It's just, why? It doesn't even really stick. It's not even really tape. No, not that one. And this was the one before that, with some gradients and a stenciled feather. I think she used spray paint on this. I don't own much spray paint, and I'm not spray painting, so I just used a regular stencil. And then there's the one for this week that's in progress. So I'll show you that when I'm done. Probably post some pictures of it. If you don't follow me on Instagram, I would appreciate if you did. That would be fun. Another thing I've been working on quite a bit is my my personal art journal. This is a regular Moleskine. This does not have any special paper or special qualities. The pages are blank, and it is a soft cover. See, real soft. This was a gift at the Inspired Artist workshop that I did with Donna Downey back in the spring. She gave these to all of us, and I think the idea was more for us to keep notes while we were there. I started using it as my personal art journal, and I'll show you the first page in it, and occasionally I post a picture of it. This is Live, or Live, Live. The scraps in the background were my placemat at the workshop, and the letters are skins from a stencil. It was the first time I had made skins from light molding paste, and I did that page in North Carolina, and it's getting kind of wackadoo, and it's pretty. See, it's gonna bow really quickly. There are some videos that show you how to cut the spine open so that you can create a little more room and then put it back together with gaffer's tape or duct tape or whatever. That probably will happen for me at some point. So I've been working in this fairly regularly, I'll say. I've also been working in my junk journal. Not a junk journal I made. This is a Strathmore. Is this a toned? No, it's just a Strathmore. And I don't even know if it's watercolor. I think it is mixed media. Is it going to say? Strathmore. Yeah, mixed media. The 500 series mixed media. It's soft. I used it for cleaning off my brayer and my palette. And I like to go back in and find where I can make pictures or things out of it. And I've been working on a challenge with, not officially because I didn't go and sign up or find the right hashtags or anything, but a drawing faces. Some friends at the Craft Shack have been doing it lately, and so I joined in with them and worked on some faces. I've posted a few pictures, and this is my favorite one so far. She's cute. I feel like she's cute, but I copied this from another lady. I didn't trace it or anything. I freehand drew it, but the design and the concept of the person is not mine. That was somebody's I found on Pinterest. I did the background myself, but there she is. So, been doing that. Here is a junk journal that I did make myself out of junk mail. I got this idea from my friend Ramona and the YouTube channel of Shannon Green. She's really funny, and I think she may be in Texas somewhere. I think she's in the Dallas area, or maybe Austin. I don't know. Anyway, I took a bunch of junk mail. That's just an envelope, and made a signature out of the junk mail and bound it inside the envelope. So the envelope functions as the cover. This also I have been using to use up scraps. This was all extra paint that was on my palette. There's one spread, and I'll put some things in here as I come to them. Just extra paper I had laying around with paint over it. Stuff that was mostly even already torn out. That's actually an envelope. Here's one. There, and that's an envelope. And that's as far as I am, but you can see that, see, it's junk mail. And some of this paper is, they're slicks, so they all really have to be gessoed first before you can paint over them. I don't mind doing that. And then I have a big tub over here that is full of junk mail. This whole thing is full of junk mail, except for these folders that I found in Houston at Texas Art Supply that I wanted to use for covers for those type of journals. These are so pretty, and you can tell I haven't done it yet, but I'll get to it. I will get to it. And I thought I had another one. I thought I had done another. I did do another one of these that's not bound with the ribbon, that I actually sewed the signature. And I'm not sure where it is. I didn't do that great of a job on it. It might be in this box. Hold on. I didn't do that great of a job on sewing a signature. It is tough. I had to watch the video a few times and then work along with the video. I don't have an awl for piecing or for piercing, paper piercing. I don't have an awl. I have a Tim Holtz piercer that is quite a bit smaller than an awl. So it was tough to get the holes big enough. I know I have another one. Where is that other one? I don't even know. No, I'll find it eventually. That's been a lot of fun to make those, and sewing those signatures together is tough. The piercer I have is fairly small. I'm not even going to find it, am I? Golly. That's what happens when you finally decide to record a video and you just wind up down here and hit record. Here it is. This is the Tim Holtz paper piercer. It's not as big, and it doesn't give you as great of holes. What would really be nice is to have one of those long sort of hole punches where you can get into that saddle stitch position. But then again, that might make the holes too big to stitch through. I don't know. I don't know if there's really an easy way to do that. It builds character, that's for sure. So those 3 journals. I haven't done a lot in my my regular art journal, my general one. It's the last thing I did in here. Oh. The last thing I did in here was this page, and you can't see, you might be able to pick up that shimmer. Well, it has glass bead gel on it, which is something that I had never used before, and I really like it. It's very cool, and I'm glad I got some. So these were old baby wipes that I had used to mop up paint, which I try not to go overboard hoarding that kind of stuff because I will, and it will take over. But I had a few laying around in the colors I thought looked nice together, so that was that. This page was based on a Sean Petit Inspiration Sunday, and you can't really see it over here, but it says "No longer a slave to fear," and I thought that was kind of pretty. That's the last page I did in there. I don't think I posted a picture of it, and that's pretty much where I've stopped for the time being. In there, I just haven't worked in it much. I've been working in these other ones. Like I said, I did 2 pieces. I did a piece for my friends who made the table, and another friend of mine called me and asked me to do something with a specific quote that she had. So I did that. Those were all fun. Products. The only really new things that I bought were another of the PBO Studio acrylics from the Dyna line that are kind of shiny. This color is number 354, iridescent red blue. It's really pretty. It works nicely. I bought this one too. Number 356, iridescent violet blue. They look nice together. And when you get the orange in there with them, they look nice. I like those together. So these 2 were purchased in Texas. I'm in Texas right now at Texas Art Supply in Houston. This one I already had. I bought a new container of gesso, but as far as new products, I really haven't purchased anything new. I've been working a lot in my bullet journal every day. This is also a Moleskine. You might be interested to look at the YouTube channel of Boho Berry. Her name is Kara Benz. I also follow her on Instagram, and I keep a bullet journal. Bullet journaling is an interesting phenomenon. It's analog planning, being mindful of what you do in your everyday life. And I'll show you not that one. These were my daily spreads for this week. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. All right? Yeah, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday this week. There's a timestamp, a header, the weather, and then my tasks for the day. And these color coordinate with my timestamp, so I know when and where I'm doing things. I have pages that are not for daily stuff, things that I want to keep together. For instance, this was a page that I messed up, and so I covered it with some old scrapbook paper and a quote. It says, "No one can make you feel inferior without your consent," and the quote is from Eleanor Roosevelt. This is my weekly spread. Can you see it? This one here's my weekly spread. The first we've got meals for the week. Any thoughts I wanted to write down in any big events. I don't know that I'll use this again because you can see I didn't really fill it up that much. Some other things that I keep track of in my bullet journal. At the beginning of the month, I do a month setup. I don't draw out the days. I just list the days over here. Any big things that are coming up this month that I want to remember. Not daily things like take out the garbage or go buy groceries. This is big things that I want to remember. I keep track of my challenges in here. In September, I've been doing the faces one, like I mentioned, with my friends at the Craft Shack. Not officially, I just kind of been playing along. And the other one that I'm doing is Rock Your Handwriting, which Kara Benz over at Boho Berry and some other girls do on Instagram. And they post prompts at the beginning of the month. And the idea is to practice your handwriting every day. So those are the prompts for this month. I've been trying to keep up with that. This is my habit tracker for September. Here again, I've got the days of the month up here and the date. And then these are the habits that I'm trying to develop. And at the end of the day, when I'm setting up my book for the next day, I fill in. I'll do an overhead view of this someday, but really you can get all of this information from Boho Berry, and Tiny Ray of Sunshine is the other girl. They have laid it out in such a way that I really like. It doesn't have to be this cutesy and pretty. That's what I like. And it gives me a chance to practice doodling and work on my handwriting. It can be very clean and uncluttered if that's what you want. This is another thing that I do every month. I have a gratitude list, and every day I list 3 things for which I am grateful that day. Just 3 things. That's it on that. And then just the daily pages. This is 2 pages that I just kind of, you can throw anything in here. It doesn't have to, it can be whatever you want. It's totally it's fluid. It's whatever you want it to be. These were 2 pages I did kind of just in the middle. I decided to add a memory page because I thought that was fun, and it added some color, and it gave me a chance to practice doodling. I'm not very good at doodling and drawing, so I'm trying to work on that. And then this is the Miracle Morning. If you don't know what Miracle Morning is, you can Google it. It's a few things to do first thing in the morning. I don't do it every day. I try to, but I don't. Anyway. This was another page that I messed up and covered with scrapbook paper. It says, "Art washes away from the soul the dust of everyday life," from Pablo Picasso. See? Anyway, it's all in there. I'm over halfway through this Moleskine, which is good. I set it up at night before I go to bed for the next day. So I've been pretty involved in that. And that's really about everything. There's no big thing. I'm hoping to record these on Fridays. Friday is my best day because both kids are at school all day, and it's the end of the week, and I'm kind of releasing myself from other things and give myself a chance to work down here in the studio. So that's it from me today. I hope you guys are all doing well. Sorry it's been so long. I hope to be back on a regular basis. That's it. I'll be in touch. Get out, do something, make something, and please always remember to give love.